Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the call. Before we started, I want to do something a little different. If anybody has a question so far on the app, in that way, we have an echo. Before we started, I want to do something a little different. See where the echo is coming from. If anybody has a question so far on the app, in that way, we have an echo. Let me see if I can get rid of that echo. Hold on just a second. All right, perfect. Okay. Yeah, before we started, anybody? Oh, hold on a second. Let me make sure I admit everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning, George. How you doing, buddy? This is
Fantastic.
Stuart.
Hi, Stuart. How are you?
Good, sir. Good, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I owe you a call. I've been super on crazy. But
No, that's
anyway,
fine. I mean, maybe, like I say, we walked through this today. This should help quite a bit. So we'll see where we're at after this. Okay. Thanks, buddy.
oh,
I
you're
look
welcome.
forward to it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, right. Okay, everybody's admitted. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, okay. Today, we like always, we are going to talk about the app. But before, anybody wants me to cover something specific before we go into the whole thing? Unless you, of course, I'm going to start in the basics, but then I'm going to go a little deeper, and then I'm going to talk a little about how to use AI in just creating some post. And by the way, for those of you that are afraid of technology, I tell you it's going to be very simple. You can have any of the AI accounts, could be ChatGPT, could be Claude, could be Gemini, or any of those work. I'm going to show it with ChatGPT because it's the most common. Uh, okay, good morning. Okay, one of the reasons it's so important to know about the tools, I was mentioned yesterday, I was doing yesterday morning a training. There's something that is very popular in this business and in many business. It's a very simple saying that said, don't be a fool, use the tools. The tools make us, the business make it much easier, much simpler. And you can create tools that are evergreen. When I mean evergreen, one of the challenges for many people when they are in the app is that they say, okay, I'm going to send information about several products. And then you are sending one link, two links, three links, five links, and people keep bombarded by those links. What if you can send only one link with all the links that you are going to, the person needs in order to get to the information? Or what if you have, for example, on Instagram or Facebook in your profile, you have a link to your business card. Could be your business card, but digital business card, or to whatever you want the people to check. Something that modern marketing, and I'm not talking just about network marketing, is to be everywhere. Now, to be everywhere, that doesn't mean to work more. What it means is to you have tools that people can find, and when they can find you, because we are promoting ourselves all the time. One of the cool things with our pay plan that you don't need a lot of good people in order to be successful. You find two people that you find that are really good. I mean, I'm not saying that you find just two people and that's it. No, two people that are really good. Or they don't have to be superstars, but they are good. Good people bring good people, and in this kind of pay plan, the cool thing that you can be very successful. Of course, the more people you have, the better, because of course the numbers are going to work in your favor. That's one of the reasons I love this kind of pay plan. I was in another company for 15 years. I have an organization close to 1 million people. Now, close to 1 million. I don't know 1 million people, The reason is because I was leverage the pay plan, bring two, help them to bring two, repeat the process. What I did is basically promote myself, being everywhere. For example, you have seen some of my, probably, I hope, some of my videos that I have on social media, and I talk about different topics on those. And not necessarily just about the product. For example, the last two I'm talking about the perfect business for this today's world, and I not go is saying anything about three. But what happened? People are curious. They are start commenting and they are sending me private messages. What are you actually promoting, or what is your business? They are curious. People that don't know me. But anyway, what is the link to send? Okay. Galaxy S23, I don't know who Galaxy, what is the best link to send? It depends on the person, and that's what we are going to be doing today. We are going to be showing how you can do a business in a way that you are more, oh, Kimberly, it's funny, Kimberly, it's okay if you are Galaxy 6 S23. Okay, it's okay if I put you as a co-host, and that way you can help me with meeting people?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and your Galaxy S23.
I have to fix all of that. Maybe you could help me afterwards.
Okay.
Everything
Yeah, by the
changed when
way,
I updated it.
yeah, click on those. I think you had three little dots on the right side when you look at
Well, we'll figure it out later.
Okay, and you can change your name there, I think. But let me see. Meanwhile, I'm going to put you as a co-host. And actually, I can change the name. I
Oh,
just realized I can
good.
change your name. Oh, wow. Okay.
Put my picture up too.
Kimberly. I didn't know I could change the
Kimberly,
name.
we want to see your face.
Ta-da!
Later.
There it is.
Caroline, you're so funny.
Uh-oh. Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, all right. I just add you as a co-host, and now your name is your name.
Hooray. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so awesome.
I don't know if it's gonna work
George is
again.
a genius, everyone. George knows how to do everything.
Well, not everything, but yeah. Just 99% of the thing. No, that's not true. But anyway, something that I'm super excited about the company is when the company was started, one of the things that I was talking to Daniel, that we have to have tools in order to make sure that we are always leveraging our time. And that's when they connect with the company that created the app. By coincidence, the guy that's the CEO, I know him for more than 20 years. It's why when the company called us in a Zoom call to introduce us to the guy in the company that was going to develop the app, as soon as I knew who he was, it was amazing. And let me tell you what's amazing, because I have his phone number, I know where he lives, I know everything. And anyway, I sit down with him, and we are be making additions to the app that make it much powerful and simple. Simple. I like simplicity. Now, I have some people don't know my background, but I went to college in computer science and business many centuries ago. I mean, when I mean was in the last century, literally in the 1980s. The computers that I was working on, they were the IBM 360 for those of you that are familiar with computers. They were huge computers compared to today with an iPhone. An iPhone does way more than a 360. It's why I love technology. However, I never work on technology because when I went to my first and only interview when I was in my last year of college to the office of IBM in South America, the guy that was the vice president for South America, my dad knew him because they went to school together. My dad was an economist. And I interviewed with him when I was going through the building, and I saw people, everybody was dressing the same way, that they have the same kind of tie, white shirts. They didn't look happy. And at the time I was wearing long hair, believe it or not, can imagine myself with long hair. And then when I got into the office, the guy said, well, you have great grades. I know your dad, and then you can start, you're going to start at a good level because your grades are amazing, etc., etc. And then he said, well, we have some rules. For example, you have to cut your hair. That was the first thing that he said. And I said, no, thank you, but no thank you. And I left the room. When I got home, I think my mom was ready to kill me. Because imagine, I'm going into into IBM for South America. I don't know, remember exactly what I was going to do, but the future, I could have been the vice president for South America. Who knows? But I went, I didn't take that job. I saw computers for a little while, like 6 months only. One computer, they were used to call. And then I went into real estate. Totally different. Totally different. Oh, by the way, by the time I graduated and got my diploma, I gave it to my mom. Think about that. But that's because I didn't feel comfortable that I was going to be in a cubicle wearing the same thing that everybody know. I just wanted to be an entrepreneur. I got into real estate because my dad, one of the companies I had was real estate. He was an entrepreneur. I said, well, real estate probably is good. And since that was the simplest way for me to start it. But anyway, but then eventually I was hired by a company in the US because we were doing, I was looking for investors for developments in Florida and real estate, etc. And that company from the US hired me, and then that's the way I moved to the US. One day the company disappeared, and then that's when I found network marketing. Now, I knew about network marketing before, but I found network marketing, and the reason I was desperate is because I was broke. And when I read an article, because they didn't find me, by the way, it was not somebody that called me like most of us had been called by somebody. No, nobody called me. They just saw an article in Success Magazine talking about network marketing, the way to the future, and said, you can start with a few $100s. And I say, I can do that. A few $100, I have that. And I looked for a company. Eventually I found one. I found out that the way to start, the best package was $990, but that was in 1992. That's way more money than now. And I didn't have the money. And I didn't want to tell the guy that I was going to sign up that I didn't have the money. I started looking for money. I sold my microwave, my TV. I borrowed money from my first prospects. And that's the way that I got into the business. But it's funny, I didn't tell him that I had done all that until probably a year later. Because again, I thought if I tell him I don't have money, probably he's not going to help me. But that was all in my head. But then, of course, everything, I understood more the business later, etc. But now, one of the cool things that I learned is to leverage my time, because at the time I had 3 different jobs. Because remember, I was broke. I was doing several different jobs. And I had to learn how to make sure that I leverage myself. And I started using tools at the time. So one of them is called FOD, that most people don't even remember what was that. It's called Fax on Demand. That was a tool that we were using. We were using conference calls. We were using all that stuff because I wanted to leverage myself. Plus, I wanted to make sure that we could to have the business to the less expense possible. I also was using a lot of audio cassettes and video cassettes. And by the way, I was not giving it away. I was just giving it to people. Okay, watch this video. I pick it up in 3 days because I didn't have money to buy tons of those. And by the way, at the time, each video, each VHS was $10 when we were sharing the presentation. Today, we don't have to buy any of those tools because we have all those links, those videos. That's so cool. But anyway, I was super excited when we created a tool, and I'm going to go right away into the tool. Hold on a second. I'm going to share my screen. I want to make sure. And I'm telling this part of the story because it's to show you how good we have it today compared with when I started. Oops. Okay, here is the tool. It's the 3 tool. Now, I hope most of you have downloaded, and if you don't, go to the wall on 3 or in the back office, or you go to the tool site for your phone. And if you have an iPhone, to the App Store. If you don't have an app, you can go to the Google Store, etc. And then you can download the tool, and you look for 3 International. And there are a couple of them. Make sure you download the one that say English, not the one that say Japan, in case it's a little different. Okay, this is the tool. When you get here, this is so cool because there is a lot of information here. For example, on the GLP-3, you see here there's a little button that says See All. When you click, there's a lot of information, even testimonials. You see a bunch of testimonials. All these are testimonials. Let me click on one of them that you can see better. If you want to know, by the way, what is on these slides or these pictures in this case, you just click on the glasses, and there is a testimonial. That's so cool. And they're going to keep adding more. If you want it to be part of your favorite, you click in the heart and you make it your favorite. And let me show you what happened. Okay,
George,
go ahead. Can you see the screen, by the way?
we can't see.
You yes?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm sharing. Okay. Okay, let me do again, start from zero. Here, book. I'm glad you tell because I cannot see anything when I'm sharing. I don't see the chat. It's what you have to tell me. Can you see it now?
Not yet.
Holy cow, what the heck? Okay, let me start all over again here. Stop mirroring. Start sharing. Okay. Okay. What about now?
There we go.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Because I cannot see the chat. It's why it's so important when that if you can tell me. But anyway, here's what the landing page. When you get there, this is the landing page. Now, for example, I was saying you have a lot of information. The first one is GLP-3 because it's the one that is the most. And not everybody is going to have the GLP-3 first. The order is going to be different depending how you are using it. But anyway, let's suppose that you want to see what is in GLP-3. See all. The first ones, all these yellow, are testimonials. That's really cool that you can share. Now, you want to see what is in the testimonial. You click on these little glasses that you see here. And then you see what the testimonial is. That's so cool. Also, you can put it on favorite. Now, let me show you. For example, favorites, I have it below here. Okay, let me add this one to my favorite because it's not there. I add it by clicking in the little heart. And then again, I come to the page, the home page. And look, now it's in my favorites. And that way, the tools that you use the most, you can have it in your favorites. That's so cool. I have a bunch of them. But now, you have, let me show you first what you have and then how you use it. Hot content is usually some of the tools that are used the most, and they have it as a hot content. They have business builders tools that include the, hold on a second, include for things like the app, for example, the distributor app, here it is, when you sign up people, etc. I mean, when you said, okay, where can I find a distributor agreement or distributor app? You find it there in business building. You have even a PDF presentation here of the 3 presentation. When you click here and you click in the glasses, this is a PDF file. You see it here is the whole presentation. This is cool. And again, it's on the business building, and there are different other tools here. For example, one of the things that is people say, well, what about Dr. Dan talking about all the products? We have one that's Dr. Dan, all the products, although he doesn't talk there in the GLP-3s. It's the only one that is not there. But anyway, and we have different videos, different, etc., the promotions. But the cool thing too is that every product, let's suppose here the collagen, it has a lot of information. It has images that you can use in social media. It has PDF files with information like, for example, you don't have to tell people about the ingredients, about anything. You just send a link. And for example, here, let me see what how it looks like. Here you have the collagen, and you send this to the people, and they're going to see this flyer that includes the ingredients. You don't have to learn the ingredients. You send it to people. There is studies, you say studies on the collagen. You want to send it to people, the same thing. But let me show you, it's so cool. If you have not seen this, make sure you go to your app and you can familiarize with the different tools. And all the videos that have to do with the collagen, because right now we are, as you see on the top, we're in the collagen. Really cool. But that's with every product. Now, when you are going to send an individual video to, oh, by the way, and the app has two parts. They have the free app and it has the paid app. For the things that are more into the business, you need the paid app that is $9.99 per month or $99 per year. And I recommend to have the paid app because you can have things that you like, for example, my tools. In my tools, you can have videos there. You can have your own videos. You can have links from different places. Like, for example, here we see Dr. Alicia talking about GLP-3. And this is a great video from YouTube. You can upload all this video and have the presentation there. And you can share it with people. And let me show you how you share. But this is only on the paid app. If you don't have the paid app, you cannot add media. You have all the videos that you see here, everything that you see here, but you don't have this. And one more thing that I'm going to show you later. But anyway, let me go back to the home page here. Okay, let's suppose that you want to send a video about a GLP-3. And the last one that Dr. Dan did was the All Things GLP-3 that you see right here. Okay, and I know for those of you that have been already using the app, this is the basics, but it's important to have it here. Here at the bottom said share. You see, you click on share, and then there are several ways to share. Okay, social media, content, then send a team, because you can set up your whole team and your something that we are not going to cover today, but you can set up your whole team in your app, and every time you send something, you can send it to the team specific, like for information that you upload, for example, and that you can do that if you have the paid app, etc. And copy the link. Now, copy the link, say non-trackable link to clipboard. What it means is when you copy this link and send to somebody, people are going to open the link, do all that stuff, but you don't know who is opening it. When you send it to a contact, here's a contact, then you actually are sending it to, you know when the person opened it. For example, I'm going to send it to, okay, for example, you see, sometimes you don't find somebody, like it's happening to me right now. I was going to send it to Kimberly Starr. She is the host. Let me see. There are several ways to make sure that the names are there. You can import all the contacts to your device. And then to try again, let me start over again here. To start again, and let me see if I can find her contact now. And if that doesn't happen, this is what you have to do. You have to click what is called the cache, the computer. I'm glad this is happening. If not, I would have not said. Click your phone, excuse me. Where it says more, if you don't have contacts that you know you have on your phone, click on where it says more here. Click on settings, and you are going to clear the cache of your app. This doesn't clean your phone information. Some people are afraid to do this because they think that they are cleaning the whole phone information. No, it's only everything applied to the app. When I do this, okay, I have to start again. You have to sign again in the app. Okay, let me make sure because really my face. Okay. All right. Now I do this. I pull down to make sure that it's uploading. You see, pull down with my finger, and it's uploading to make sure. I go here where it says contacts. I do what I was doing before here and import all the contacts to make sure that everything's imported. And then when I put star, guess what? Kimberly is there. Yay. All right. This happens once in a while when you are using the app a lot. Sometimes like it's overwhelmed and you have to clear your caches. Okay. Let me send some information to her. Okay. All right. Let's suppose that I'm going to send this video. I share, I send to contact, and then I look for her. She's hosting, is why I know she's here. You know, you can send it in a social media. You can copy the link, and in this case say trackable. The reason it's trackable is because you are sending it specific to her, and you know you're going to know when she is actually opening the app. The same when you click on the phone number, you can click also if you have the social media or the email, etc. You can send it. Here is giving you instructions that you can create a sexy message and all the stuff, but I don't do that. I just go straight and I write, here's the video. I don't know why you had to click. Here's the video. I promise you. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Promise you. All right. Then click next. Make sure those green buttons there. Here it is, and I'm gonna send it to her. Successfully share. Done. Now she's gonna get this message, and she's gonna get the video. And as soon as she opens the link, then what happened is that she is gonna, first of all, the phone is gonna tell me that she's opening the link and that she's watching the video. That's the cool thing. Every time you send a link from your computer, from your phone, or it could be your computer too, because there's a way to do it from your computer, but I'm showing your phone right now because you are gonna be with your phone most of the time. Then you are going to have any information. The computer is gonna tell you, the phone is gonna tell you that she's looking at the information. But now, you can, as you see, it's very simple. But what if you want to send several links at the same time? The challenge is that you have to send, every time you open one of these things, you just have to send one link at a time. And sometimes that's overwhelm the person that you're talking to and get to the point that another person can get upset. Hey, you're sending me too many links. What if everything can be in one link? The cool thing that this one I'm gonna show you now, this is only on the paid app, but it works. You sponsor only one person and you pay for the whole year, definitely. And that's gonna help you to grow your business much quicker. There are two ways to do it, but I'm gonna show you one right now that you can do through your phone. You can create a pre-built presentation. It's actually, you are building small mini sites or funnels. Now, for those of you that are passing out right now thinking, I'm not good in technology, first of all, never, ever, ever say to yourself that, because you can use the phone right now, you can send text messages. That means that you're okay in technology. You can get into an elevator, press a button, you know how to go upstairs or downstairs, as long as you know what is the mechanic. I'm going to show you how simple it is to create a site. And the reason this is so important is because you can pre-create a site, and then from that point on, you just send one link. And that link is going to have a lot of information. I'm going to show you an example, a couple of examples of the one that I have done. And the way to find out about this place, again, if you don't have the pay app, you are not going to see this, but at the bottom say more, those three little dots. When you click here and you click in Site Builder, you see Site Builder here. Now it's going to show me the sites I have built so far. And there. Okay, let me look for one of the ones that I done, like GLP-3 site. I put my picture. I'm going to change my picture by the way. And you see, this is what the prospect is going to see when they are looking at their phone. It's cool. I'm going to make some changes because I realize. But anyway, but this is so cool. The GLP revolution, when the prospect click here in this video, you see, short video with the testimonials. Talk about the GLP. This is Dr. Dan. Oh no, this is not Dr. Dan. This is Dr. Dan, excuse me. And this is the change that I'm going to make in a second. You see, there are several links in one part. You don't have to send a PDF file separate, because here you have the facts about GLP-3. And it's part of your app. Everything together. Also the studies, the research, you click there, it will be the studies. And when the person finished, you have a call to action saying, text me or call me or buy now. When the person clicks in that little button, text me, guess what? It's gonna open the window to text. That's so cool. Or call me, I'm not gonna click there because it's gonna start making the call. It's gonna call you. You see, you don't have the phone number there, But the reason you could put just the phone number there if you want to, and I'm going to show you in a second. But you have a call to action. Hey, as soon as you go through this, call me. You can say, hey, when you finish, text me. You can even say that. Or the person say, whoa, I want to buy now. But look, the next one say, become a brand ambassador, save and earn money. You can add all that. That's so cool. Everything in one link. Because you are sending this link, and you see at the top, this is for sharing. By the way, this little pencil is to when we want to edit it. This one is when you want to share. And by the way, if you are new or you never have created a site, you're not going to see this site, but I'm going to show you what you are going to see in a second. But I just show you the potential. The same thing, said share in social media, send to a contact, send to a thing, and copy at a link. The same thing that when you are sending one link on each of the products that we have or all the PDF files that you have in the app. But the cool thing, when you send it to a person, again, you can put anybody there. I'm going to put a star again. Okay, if I send it to her, the same thing. I can send it to her phone. I'm not going to send it, but I'm showing you. Oh, by the way, it's telling you how to give you instruction how to do it in social media. I thought by now, not me that I know that. But anyway, then you say here's the video. Here is the link. Here's the link, I say. Because in this case, you are not sending a video. You are sending a whole link. Click next. And then, of course, you click next, and she's going to look at the whole presentation. I'm going to send it anyway. All right, done. But you see, one link, and the person said, now, how can you use this? There are many ways. For example, I have one just about kinetics, because one of my favorite products. The same thing. Text me, call me, buy now, or become a, oh, by the way, let me click. If I click and buy now, guess where it goes? To my site, and the person can start buying. That's so cool. Or the person wants to join, become a brand ambassador and save money. Ta-da! Start signing up. All this with just one link, and you do it only one time. If you are talking to somebody about GLP-3, guess what? You already have a GLP-3 site done. Or one about kinetics. Or, for example, one of the things that I'm using a lot is this one that I created. It's called GLP. I had to add a picture there. There's a way, but I'm not going to do it now. GLP other support products. And then what happened here talking about GLP, and by the way, you fill out this, you can copy it, not because I can send the link what I did. You see, it talks about the Purify, you see, the Revive, and the Vitality. This is the one before, and the Vitality. And then when the person goes there, the first thing that they're watching, first of all, is Dr. Dan talking about the GLP-3. Then the next one is Dr. Dan talking about about the Vitality. And you see, where do you find all these videos?
The body is a performance machine. And
you see, here is the one about Revive.
energy. Milk thistle and burdock and Purify help to cleanse and support the liver.
Purify and Revive is the next one. And then again, more info, text me. Do you prefer to call me? Click here from your phone. By the way, if a person has an Apple product, usually it's integrated with your computer and an iPad, and you can make the call from your phone, your computer, or your iPad. And then at the end, there's more info, and all these products and more. Watch the video below with Dr. Bob Green. And this is a presentation that we did, Christine Peterson and I did with Dr. Bob Green. That's amazing. He talks about all the products, and then we close to the potential of the business. This was a call that actually was attended by several health professionals. Really cool, a really powerful call. And there's one more thing that you can do. It's like, for example, my business card. You can create your business card, your picture, a little more about your products. Call me, text me now, connect me with me in Facebook or in WhatsApp. Check my wellness store. What is my wellness store? Guess what? It's like your health food store with all the products. And if somebody buy, it's your link. That's so cool. Okay, I think I showed you enough, and let's start it from zero. How to create one. Now, when you come to this place, you don't have anything there yet. If you are not, by the way, somebody asked me, how many sites you can have? Look at the number here. Up to 9,999 sites. Unlimited. Imagine the potential. And you have, you can again use that link. For example, when I'm having and I'm going to show in a second, I post something, I always post my link because people go straight into my link. Now, most people don't buy right away from the link, but they text me or call me because remember, it's there. Let's have an example here by Eternel. They have all the studies, and again, the person say, whoa, I want to know more. And then the person send me a text. That's so cool. Super, 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 super cool. Okay, let me get out of this one for a second. Okay. Yes, Mary, the app, the paid app definitely is very important because that's the only way that you can get the site builder and other things that I'm going to show you, the site builder and also creating your own tools too. Let me make sure okay, thank you. All right. All right, then see, okay, the paid version, yeah. By the way, when I am doing the sharing, I cannot read the messages. Thank you, Kimberly, for answering. Okay, this is powerful. How many of you want to learn how to do it? I think everybody. Okay, let me show you how simple it is. It's because this is the thing, it's so darn simple. And you can do it from your computer or your phone. The advantage of doing it through your computer is that you have more real estate and you have more space to work with. However, you can, let me show you first over the phone, and then I'm going to show you the computer to show you how even much easier it is. Let me start sharing my screen again. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to ask again, can you see my screen? Anybody say yes?
Yes, we can see
Yes.
it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Brenda will be the coordinator.
Thank you. Okay, remember, when you get into your app, this is what you are going to see, the first page. Well, now you have the three little dots, and the three dots is where you are going to look for Site Builder. And if you don't have the pay, it has to be with the paid app, by the way, for this to be active. Because if you don't have the paid app, when you click on Site Builder, it's gonna come the page saying $99 per year, and on top say yearly. And then if you see on the right side on top, I cannot see it because obviously I already have the paid one. Say monthly, and then you click on monthly. You prefer to pay monthly. That's $99.99. Now, this is going to be blank. Nothing is going to be there when you go there for the first time. And there are a couple of places where it says to create a site. Let me click on one of them. This is what is going to come. First of all, there are some templates that you are going to see there. And the templates are really easy to use. I prefer to start from scratch. And when I show you how easy it is, you probably are going to do the same thing. On the template, what it does is that you choose a template. Let's choose the first one here. And then customize this template. It reads below. Customize, what you're going to do, you replace the picture. Here, for example, you see image first. By the way, you change the name, obviously, when you're copying, you change the name of the template. You're not going to call it after hours, but I'm not going to change anything right now. I'm just going to, oops, get out of here, sorry. Okay. I want to have the image change. You see? Image change. Okay, what I do, okay, here is select files to upload because I want to change my image. I can take a picture or I can get a photo from my library, but I ain't gonna take a picture. All right. Oop. Okay, there is me. Use this photo. And then you select the file. By the way, you can crop a circle. By the way, circle is cool because then you can make it. Save. And then select file. Actually, I'm gonna make circle the other pictures I don't. Okay, I already did that. Now, I want to see how it looks so far. There is a preview button here in the bar below. Okay. Oh, there is my circle. Ta-da! That's the picture that I just took. You see? How easy. What did I do? I replace. The second one, headline, your name. And it's very simple. You're replacing George. I'm going to put just my first name. This is a test anyway. The second, your title and rank. I don't like that, personally. What you do, you go to this, and you put your finger on top of this and move it to the left. And you see there's a garbage can. When you do this, it's gone. Yeah, I don't want the title or rank. There's another next one that says button. This is your phone number. Now you see it has the phone number here. I don't like that either. I prefer to say, call me. Call me. Oop, and you have to spell it right. Call me. All right. And then your phone number. No spaces, by the way. And save. Now it says call me, you see? Then the next one is email. I don't care much about email, but let's share it. Okay. And I just said, the reason I prefer text or email, because email, no, I'm not gonna get rid of the email anyway. I don't like it. Move it to the left. Goodbye, email. Now it says shop my website. I don't like this, but I can change it. Well, first of all, I'm gonna get rid of this. Or you can add something. Actually, I'm not gonna get rid. I'm gonna set here. By the way, you put the address to your website. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that now. I do it later to show you how to do it. But anyway, contact form. I don't care about that because I prefer what I'm gonna show you. Say I had call me. Here say add session. Now you see that say button call me, then headline image. It's very simple. When you are at session, you want a headline, you want a paragraph. Usually it's a headline that you say the GLP revolution, and the paragraph could be a GLP-1 binder, natural, no injections, etc. And then the image could be an image that you have in your phone or a picture that you take yourself. I already did that before. But the button, this is so important because I already have call me. You see here the next one, SMS, those are text. Text me. And then your phone number. Done. Okay, I have this, I say, oh, cool. I can have another session. I can add a headline. Watch this video. Cool. Remember those down button, green buttons? Make sure you click on those. Watch this video. Let's see how it looks like so far. There it is. By the way, company. I don't want company. I want to get rid of that. Okay. Where is company? I don't see it here. Yeah, I already did that one. Well, I go to that one in a second. But you see, it has watch a video. What video I'm gonna watch? Here it is, watch this video. Okay, then what you're gonna do, you click again, add session. Look, everything is simple. It's just that you have to get used to, but when you click a session, if you have a video in your phone, you click on video. But what we are gonna do is to make it easier. Where are all the videos of Tree? You go all the way to the bottom, and content from media. All the media that Tree has produced is right here. You see? Content from media. And what video you're gonna send? I'm gonna send Dr. Dan video. And you see, this the only thing that they have no added here. They're gonna add a way to search directly. But the way that it's organized, in green, all the images, buttons with all the testimonials, and then After that, they are going to see in pink the PDF files. These are the information about every product that you can add there. And the videos are in blue after this. Let me go all the way to videos. Okay. Now, Dr. Dan video is all things GLP-3. I click there, click done. Remember the done thing. And now I just add the video. Let's see how it look like. Cool. Now, I'm thinking, the video is supposed to be about call me or text me. Actually, let me, well, anyway, let's move it. Because I don't like that there. I'm going to add it and after my picture. Okay, video. But for that, I have to move the headline too. You see you see these handles? You put your finger in those handles and you move it up. After your name, watch this video. And then again, these handles, I move the video to. Let's see how it look like. You see now the video's up there. Cool. And you did it. Call me. You talk to, on WhatsApp. Let me see. Talk to on WhatsApp. You have it there. You can have your phone number. You can edit it. Or, like I do, I just get rid of it. That's it. You see how cool, how easy it is to do this? So simple. Oh, by the way, I have, let's see how it look like. Watch video, company, call me, text me. Get more information, text me. I don't like the get more information there. All things repeat, text me. Oh, before I go into that, when you finish doing all this, make sure you click done again. Because if you don't click done again, you lose that. Now, let me show you how to start from scratch. Actually, it's the easiest in my opinion. You start from scratch, where it says here, start from scratch. Let me show you why it's easy, because you can go right away and start saying things like, for example, my business card. Or digital card. That's the first name. Now, then you add a session. What is the session? You can add your name. George. Oh, let me put it in majuscule, capital letter. George. Okay. Done. And then you can have a paragraph about you if you want to. You see paragraph? Tick. Entrepreneur, I'm gonna put. Coach. Okay. You put whatever you feel comfortable there. Then the next one, you can add anything. You can add, for example, your phone number. Remember, I'm building my business card. You don't have to have a lot of information on you. It's just your business card. Then I'm going to add my phone number. Call me. I'll always call to action. Even that right now I'm not selling anything, just my business card. But then say, hey, call me. If you give it to somebody else, you text it to somebody else, you say, hey, call me. Then you add another one that's in the buttons. The buttons are the ones that have the call to action. Now you get the SMS, that's the texting. Text me. And then you can have something else there. You can add whatever you want. By the way, you can add your personal video. You can record a video in YouTube. And guess what? When you record a video in YouTube, when you are here, you can click and have the link here on the YouTube video. You can do it with on a video that you recorded or any video that is recorded in the internet. I'm going to show you in a second how it works, but very simple. But you see, I just did my business card. Now, I like to have a picture. I don't have a picture. Let's add an image. And again, let's take a picture of myself again. Oop. Okay, there it is. Use this picture. I'm gonna do the circle. Move it a little. Save. Select file. Okay, let's see how it looks like right now. Perfect, but I prefer my picture on top. All right, move it to the top. Remember those handles that I tell you? You get the handles with your finger. This is in your phone, and you can put it below or about your name, whatever you want. Here it is. Now I have this. You see how cool? You can use this instead of apps that sell like Linktree, etc. And the reason it's so important because this is connected to your site. Every time somebody link in anything, any of the things that you add there, let's suppose that you want to ask a video about all the products with Dr. Dan, or just a video anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go through all the videos that are at the bottom in blue. You see, as soon as you see a little blue box, those are the videos started. And they have testimonials. You can have this one. It's only a minute video. Added. Oops, sorry. It's already added. Preview. And there is the video. And now, you have to have a call to action there, really, actually. Let's add a session. Watch this video. Watch this video. Done. And I want to put it on top of the video. There it is. Now see how it works. Ta-da! I can correct the capital letters later. But you see, it's so cool. The things that you can do are incredible. And then you can have, I'm gonna get out of this one for a second. Okay. Let's see what is in there. Yeah, we're recording this, but you see how cool it is. The things that you can do are amazing. And I'm going to show you something that I did. I'm going to have, in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff, how you can use it. And then I'm going to go back to the app, but on the computer, on your computer, on the desktop, because I like to actually do it in the desktop more. It's just that the reason I always start with the phone, because we always had the phone with ourselves. Now, you see how simple it is. It's just dragging, etc. But it's way easier. Yes, Mary, this is the cool thing. When you send the link with the app, any of the websites, the people, when they open the app, not only when they open the app, you get a notification, but every time they open any of the links within the app, you also get a notification, even that you send only one link. That means that, let's suppose that you have two videos, one about GLP-3 and another one about Vitalite. They are within that presentation. As soon as they click on that, you know that they are watching each of the tools that you put in that website. It's so cool. And when that's one of the reasons that's so powerful, because you track what the people are watching and looking. I have a woman in Louisiana. She got the app about the information about probably like 3 weeks ago. She ordered 3 GLP-3. Now I sent her a link with other products, and I noticed yesterday she's clicking to the other links because she went back to the same link that I sent her, and she's clicking in the other links that are within that app. And of course, what I left a message with her, and she was clicking in the Vitalite, and I don't remember what other product. I think it was the Revive. But it's cool because that person, because I sent her my link over text, I can see she can go back to her text to find out where to find that information is to her text. Is why it's so powerful. Now you can do the same thing on the computer. The advantage of the computer that you have way more real estate to work with. Now the computer, nobody teaches this because it's in beta. And when I say beta, it's not released yet to the public. However, it's not released publicly to the public, if it's a way to say it. But you can access, and I love it. As a matter of fact, here's the link. You go to that link, 3-app.mysecureoffice.com. tree-app.mysecureoffice.com. It's on the, I just posted on the chat. And when you go there, you're gonna go to the desktop version that you can access on your computer, or you can access also in an iPad or any tablet. It's better for created what I'm showing you because you have way more real estate and it's even easier. You see that this one, that what I did was not complicated. As a matter of fact, let me, I'm going to share right now because this part that I'm going to show you now is a game changer in my opinion. Actually, there are so many things that are a game changer. Okay, let me, all right, I'm going to share right now in a second. All right, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, and let me see if I can share. Okay, oh, it's sharing here. Okay, and what I'm going to show you in a second is a game changer. But first, this is the site, tree-app.mysecureoffice.com. You log in and you say, well, how do I log in? You use exactly the same password that you use for your back office and your app. Now, the first time when you log in, it's going to ask you some questions. Here, I'm going straight into the back office, but when you have not done it before, it's going to ask you a few questions. Now, this looks very different from the one that we have up here, all the videos that we have, where you say images, all the images that the company has given you are here too, plus even videos that you have uploaded. For example, I upload this video. All the PDF files and presentations. I'm not going to go in presentation today. Well, I may go because it's so easy. Okay. But anyway, let me go back to videos. You want to say, okay, how do I do my site here? You see, you're looking at all this information here, but when you go next to the flag, the American flag or Canadian or Japanese, because those three places where we had the app. You click next to your name, on top of your name, your initials, and it says Site Builder. By the way, every site that you built on your phone, it transfers also to your desktop and vice versa too. When you create here something, immediately within 2 minutes, it's also on your phone, really quick. You don't have to do anything. And for example, this is the one that I was doing, the after hours template, remember? Call me, the one that I did, it's right there. Now, why I like it so much to create it here in this part? Because let me show you here in the corner, say add. You add the site. You want to start from scratch again. I'm going to start one from scratch and I'm going to do it really quick and you're going to be surprised. I'm going to go quicker because I already did it. You don't have anything there. Let's suppose, okay, headline. I'm going to put the headline. The GLP revolution. Okay, this is an example. You see it's building on the right side too at the same time. Paragraph. The only nutraceutical GLP-1 binder in the world. Done. You see, this is the paragraph. Image. I'm going to use a GLP image. Why not? Let me get rid of this because I'm not going to go here. Okay, I'm going to remember content from media. You go to all the media that Tree has and start looking for a picture. What picture I like? Oh, I like this one. GLP-3s in the PDR. Let me use that one. You see, it's building. Then you have another headline that could be, watch this short 1 minute testimonial video. Testimonial. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. And you see now you have here, watch this short 1 minute video. Where is the video? Okay, remember, just go down here to media. It's exactly the same in the phone. The only reason is that the one reason I like is because everything is on just one screen. Let's look for the testimonial video of PDF of that. You see the videos are at the end, the results are in. I like that. Ta-da, there it is. Okay, I said, actually, let me, oops, sorry, I click out, oh shoot. Okay. All right, let me click in again. Okay, let me, well, I'm going into the YouTube channel. All right, hold on a second, let's share. And sharing. Okay. Now, I'm in this YouTube channel, and the reason I have it there for a reason. Okay, let me go to the training. I was doing before. Here, okay. Okay, all right. The results, and then I said, watch this video. I'm going to do something totally different. I have a site here, and oh, I have a house there. Okay, let me go to the YouTube channel. YouTube. Why it's not open? Switch account here. Okay, all right. Okay, you see the app training is going here right now. But anyway, I have a channel there, and I just click on playlist. I'm gonna give you actually the link here, and let me tell you why I'm doing that. Chat playlist. That's the channel, by the way. The playlist has a reason I'm telling you this. Okay, I'm going to add another headline. Oops, I didn't want to add this. Headline, and it says video presentation.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh, that's my phone, my watch talking. Video presentation on all our products, including GLP-3. Okay, I'm gonna do that just because for the heck of it. And you see video presentation on all the GLP products. Now, here say YouTube Vimeo. In this channel, I'm gonna add this video that's here. You see playlist, health professionals. I click here, and
Let me do this. Let me stop my sharing. Maybe that'll help.
okay.
So sorry.
Okay.
Technical difficulties. One
Yeah, that's
second
the
here.
video I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna try.
Let me click. You see where it says view full playlist? Health professional with Dr. Bob Green, Christine Peterson, and George Reed. You can also add also Holiday Mother, Alicia Clevenger. I'm gonna add Dr. Bob Green. Actually both are really good, but let me add this one. Okay, I click here, and then I can add. Actually, let me go all the way to the video. That way you can see. Here's the
I'm
video.
gonna
that's
try
the
this
one.
again.
And then I'm gonna click share. I copy, and then I go to my Vaults. I'm gonna copy that link here. I click on the arrow, click done. Remember those done. There it is, the video. Then I'm gonna add the buttons. Oh shoot, I keep clicking there. Okay, buttons. Call me as soon as you finish the video. You see, it's a call to action. 801-360-2195. That's my phone. Oops. By the way, you can add my phone if you want to. Call me as soon as you finish the video. Or you can add another button. Or text me if you prefer. You see, it's a call to action. It's like having a conversation. Or text me. Or you can add another button. Here, let's add another button. You see link? You can, it's an open link. You can add whatever you want there. And you add buy now. What do you put in the link here? Okay, let me show you what you put in the link. Don't tell me I don't have open that side. I thought it was open. Maybe it's in the other side. Oh, I have to open a window. Okay, I'm gonna open another window. This is your site, what you're gonna open. Okay, you see these links here? When you go into the back office, there are a bunch of links here. Enroll a customer. When you copy, oh shoot. Click on the wrong one. When they say share, you can copy enroll a customer, but you don't do that. You want to go to a specific product. You see where it says enroll customer, click on the link. This gives you the link to your site. Now you are promoting the GLP-3. You click on the one here, and let me go slower. The one that has the 3 bubble. I don't promote only one. And then guess what? Say here, share link. Just copy the link. You go back to the vaults. Okay. Okay. Buy now. Why is this that? That's not supposed to run now. What did I do wrong? Edit. Oh, here. Okay, let me get out of here because I want to add it again. This is something that they changed, by the way. Oh, here, you see where it said the address? You post the link there. You don't do anything else. Don't click anything else because get confused like I did in a second ago. You click save. Okay. Whoa, what happened? He kicked me out. No, you see, something I did that kicked me out. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it on this one. Okay, again, I'm gonna click the buttons, the link. Post the link here. Save. Let's see what does. Okay. Now I'm gonna have a paragraph on top of that because I don't like it like that. Buy now. I don't know why it's working. They make a change here. Right now, for example, when they click here, they go to the site and then they can buy right away. But there's something that they changed that was not there before. Huh. Let me click again. Why is not doing what I want to? You see, buy now. There it is. And where's the button here? Oh, I'm gonna move the button down. Okay. I had to change this. By the way, they make a change here that's not supposed to that, but buy now below. Okay, and then when they click here, they're buying the product. But the cool thing is that it's gonna buy directly straight from you. It's gonna go to your site. This is your site, and people are buying from there. And this is the site that you just created. Again, the cool thing I'm doing it here in the computer is that you have everything on one side. You see what is being editing on the right side, and you see all the tools that you have here on the left side. There are so many other tools. I just give you the generality of what you can do here, as you see, is so darn cool. I love that. And you can add videos. You see, this is the other one that I was doing. Okay. But you can add a YouTube video like I did before. Actually, I'm going to replace this video with Dr. Dan. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this in the garbage. Yep. I'm going to replace with the one in YouTube. This one with the health professionals. Okay, and replace it. I'm gonna move it up. Okay, one more. You see, oh, by the way, I'm pulling the handles here on the right side with my cursors, as you see, and this is the way that looks like. Call me, text me now, buy now, but it's really cool. Okay, let me get out of here really quick. Actually, well. And by the way, this is in the side that you have here. As you see, you have all the different tools, image, etc. And I'm going to show you a cool trick too. All right. Let me get out of here before I teach anything else in case you have a question. Any questions? Really, really important before one more thing that I wanted to cover.
Hey George, I got it set up, I think, on my computer. Now, what do I lock in to keep the app on my computer, and then I know we'll play with a few more things after a while on how to go through on all this setup here. But I'm just trying to go along with the computer while I'm listening to you on the phone here.
Yeah, on the right side, I already have the link. It's 3-app.mysecureoffice.com. But you look in the app, you can copy the address. On the chat, excuse me, on the chat, not on the app, on the chat. Here on the Zoom, on the right side chat, look at the chat and it's there. You can copy that link, but it's 3-app.mysecureoffice.com. And this, again, the password and everything is the same that your back office. Okay, let me share really quick here. If you have any question, make sure to ask me. I just want to show you as an example of what you can do. Okay, Facebook. Okay, me. For example, you see here, there's a link here. I'm talking about the benefits of GLP-3 or in the video. But anyway, in the video that I talk about GLP-3, I don't have it here because this is a generic video. But for example, on the GLP-3, I have a link, as you see here. When people click here in my site, this is what they see. It's really cool. Or if you have in your profile links, people say, well, what is that link? When they click in there, guess what? That's my business card. Text me, call me, follow me on Facebook, connect with me on LinkedIn. I have it here on links. This is really cool. It's like your Linktree, but it works better than Linktree because it's connected to your back office. One more thing that I'm gonna go here. ChatGPT. All right. You see that there's media here, pictures. Here it says share. What if I'm going to download this image. Let me copy. All right, you see this image? I'm using ChatGPT right now. You say, what, George, you jump to ChatGPT? Yeah, I want to show you something cool that you can do. Add photos and files. Okay, let's see the photo that I just got, or download. Okay, there it is. There it is. And let me do some cool thing. Let me see again in the Zoom. Who is in the Zoom right now? Oops, Bobby's coming in. All right. Okay, I'm gonna copy one of you on my Zoom. Actually, okay. All right, and you're gonna see how cool it is what I'm gonna do. I mean, if it's a terrible picture, I'm gonna erase it anyway, but I'm gonna show you something that is cool that you can do on ChatGPT. I'm gonna share again, because this is so cool. Many times you say, I want to put a flyer on me. There are all these people doing some cool flyers on the internet. What do I do in order to do the same thing? Okay, let me go back to ChatGPT. There it is. Okay. Now, Mary, I'm using your picture. Okay, add photos of file. There it is. This is the one that I just took from the Zoom. Place the woman picture inside the image on the left. Okay, I just asked that, by the way. ChatGPT, by the way, you talk to ChatGPT like if it's like your assistant. You're talking to assistant, say, can you put this picture inside the flyer? Now, it's going to take a little while. Meanwhile, it's happening. Anybody has a question? It takes like 45 seconds. Anybody has a question so far? This is the best time to ask a question. And the reason I have it with the app is because you can post stuff in social media, you can have your link, etc. And I'm going to be doing a training with just marketing your links, how to market in social media, not only in social media, everywhere. Because the idea is that you are everywhere. Be like to be everywhere. Because the more places you are at, the more people are going to connect with you. Social media is an amazing place because you can be in all the social media. You can be in YouTube, you can be in Facebook, you can be in Twitter, you can be in Instagram. You can be in all of them at the same time. Using the same tool, only one tool. It's not like you have to produce one for all of them. Now, some things that you do on Facebook, you cannot have in LinkedIn, for example. Like, for example, you're talking about the lifestyle. Oh, here are my kids. People in LinkedIn don't care about that. However, personal development images, good information, good content, something that you learn, you can have it in all of them. You can have it in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. And the idea is to be everywhere, but it's always nice to have a link. That's why it's nice to have any of these sites, because you're creating sites that you can use everywhere, and more people are finding you. In other words, you are attracting people. That's why we heard the term attraction marketing many times, but attraction marketing means you are so many places and you are sharing so much value, and you say, where I learned that value? Just what did you learn today? Or ask ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you in a second. Something as simple as, okay, I want to talk this week about goals. Can you give me 7 posts, one for each day for the next 7 days? That's the only thing that you ask. Short post. That's it. But anyway, let me see if this is ready.
I have a quick question, George.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if you're going to be sharing, let's say you're at a networking event and you're going to be sharing your information, do you just grab that digital card that you created and you just send that, or are you giving out like something physical? I'm just curious about that.
No, just share, just send the link to the person. Yeah.
That digital one that you just
Yes.
you created that's in your Facebook, you just share that. And you
Correct.
share that straight from your app, or you have a link ready to go. I
You
guess
can
you
do
have a
either
link
way.
ready
You can
to
do
go.
it straight
Okay,
from
I
your
see.
app, or you can have like note files. Like, for example, in the iPhones, you have a note files and you have a bunch
Yeah.
of links there, like I do. And then one of them is business card, and I send it to them from
And
there.
if it's coming from the app, directly from the app, are you able to see if they opened that digital card?
Yes,
You are. Okay.
yes, right.
I know about the videos, I know about all of that, but I'm curious about that digital card because that's huge. Like to see if somebody
Yes.
you just met at a networking event opened that up. Got it.
And
Even
especially
the
during
digital.
the working event, when people are sharing business cards, when they go back home, most people forget about most of the business
Yes.
cards. However, when you send a link, a text message to them with the link, they remember you. As a matter of fact, you can send a follow-up, hey, here is my business card. And people
Okay.
are going to remember that. But when you give a business, it's nice to have real business card, but most people throw them away. They don't use it
Yeah.
anymore.
Okay. I like that they can open it. When they open it, you can see. I think that's awesome. That's a really great
Correct.
tool.
That's
Thank you.
that's that's the cool thing. Let me share. By the way, this is not a beautiful flyer, but it is because it didn't come the way that I wanted to. I just saw it. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Actually, oh, what? It jumped from there. Okay. Okay, here it is. Do you see it? By the way, you can change the picture and everything, but you see, this was the picture that I took from your picture on Zoom.
Yeah. I
And
would
you
have
can
been
do it right
smiling
away.
if I knew.
Now, the other thing that you can say is you can say, you said, I don't like the picture, but I like that bottle, but I want just the bottle. Isolate the bottle with a transparent background. In other words, you can use that picture for anything because when it's transparent, you can put it on everything. And then what ChatGPT is going to do is going to isolate the bottle, and it's the only thing that you have. You can isolate your picture too. That's the cool thing. If you have a picture and you don't want what is around, you say, okay, can you isolate the picture? And the background is going to be only the background. As a matter of fact, let me do it with a regular picture. I think I can do that. Okay. Pictures. Let me go straight with pictures. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do this one. Isolate the, just make a transparent background. You see, you are asking ChatGPT to do stuff. You see here what he did? The background is isolated, but let's do it with a person because that's even cooler. Also, you said, can you suggest me 7 inspirational post for social media, one for every day. You say, gosh, I don't know what to say. One per day. I'm going to put one per day. Can you say seven inspiration posts for social media, one per day? And I'm going to show you in a second something really quick too. Very cool. Okay. It's going to take a little while because it's thinking, creating the image at the same time that has several. Oh, here, you see, day 1, vision. Your future is not created by chance. It is created by decisions.
Wow.
Wow, that's so cool. You have 7, one for each day already. But I'm going to show you something even cooler. I know there are so many cooler stuff. Okay. Actually, let me tell you something. You can upload any of these flyers. Actually, let me. No, I don't want that. Let me go to the app on the phone, on the computer. Again, I'm going to click in again. Okay, click log in. Let me show you something so cool. There are so many cool things that you can do. Images. Let's use this one, share. Let me download this. You can use it like that, by the way. Now, the computer already knows me. Let me go back to ChatGPT while it's doing that. There, but you see, isolate the background. The background is, got rid of my background in the picture. But now I'm doing something else here. I'm going to add my photo, the photo that I just copied. And then you see, add my phone number to this testimonial. If you want to add the phone number. Although I think the computer knows the phone number.
Uh-huh.
It knows my phone number. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do something really cool in a second. It's creating an image and it's going to add the phone number. You can do it with a flyer. You can do it with any post. Mary, you do great posts on social media, by the way. You can copy
Thank you.
somebody else's post and then you put it on ChatGPT that knows you and they say, personalize this, please.
Mhm.
Like here it's taking. But anyway, the reason I'm doing all this because then when you post it, you always are going to have the link for your business card, or if you are talking about the products, for example. As a matter of fact, let's do one more thing. I know I'm going quick, but I'm showing you how powerful is all this. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Product overview. Okay, actually, this is cool. Okay. All right, let me go back to the image that's been generated. You see how cool?
Wow.
Look what he did. Testimonial, look at the picture and everything with my phone number and everything. Oh, I didn't ask for the website. I can change that. But anyway, look how cool.
Oh, wow.
And the only thing that I ask is add my phone number to this testimonial and make a great flyer.
Mm.
You see how darn cool is this?
Who needs Canva?
Yeah, you don't have to do Canva. As a matter of fact, simple things like when you how many of you create a flyer every week for some events? What if you just the only thing that you ask Canva is please change the date to April 25th, and that's it. But the flyer keep it the same thing. No Canva, I mean ChatGPT.
Yeah.
You don't have to go into Canva, take like 20 minutes. No, it does it in short time. This is so cool. By the way, you want to use Canva? Well, go to ChatGPT and you connect Canva to ChatGPT.
George, can you show that whole picture?
Okay.
That is so amazing.
This one. Yep. It came
Yes.
so cool. You can change it, by the way, to your picture. Say, can you replace the picture with my picture and you upload a nice picture? No, shot by picture like I did with Mary. Because those pictures, a nice picture. Although you always look good, Mary, anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, but you see the cool thing that you can do.
You're a PhD chemist, Mari?
And that is not what I look like, but hey, I'll take it. I look so
Wow.
professional there.
Okay,
It's amazing.
look what I did. I upload the post that I had from the product here on the app. I copied that post, and I just put in ChatGPT. Can you create a post for Instagram from the about picture or about image? I'm gonna put image. The
George,
one that
do you have the paid version of ChatGPT or no?
Yeah, I do because I use it so much that I was
Okay.
running out of space.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you use it, and you're gonna find out if you're using it a lot, because
Hmm.
one day it's gonna tell you, you have to wait until tomorrow to keep
Yeah.
posting. But it doesn't limit it on anything. Still, the quality is the same.
Mhm.
You see, it's give me Instagram ready. You see, give me
Mhm.
a post for Instagram. That's so cool. Gave me even the hashtags.
Mm.
Give even a short version. Okay, said, this into a carousel. Add a compliance version. Even tell you to have to go compliance. That's interesting, huh? Create
That's
a real
cool.
script that you can use for a video. You can do. You see, it's giving you suggestions.
Hmm.
Okay, now, how can I post in social media to find business builders? Now, a ChatGPT knows me, knows the ending tree and everything. You see, lifestyle vision post. Most people don't want a job; they want freedom. Work from anywhere. Da 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 da. If that's you, we should talk. You can create a post like that. Curiosity post. I'm working on a project that combines health plus AI plus online income. It's simple, scalable, and global. Looking for serious people. Comment info or message me. Social proof post. Just help someone get started from their phone. No experience, no tech skill. This is what happens when the system is simple. Who's next? You see all the suggestions for business. When you say, I don't know what to post, ta-da! That's so cool. By the way, you can go beyond that. It's just that I'm not gonna go that. I have to do training just specific for. But every time you do that, it's nice if you have the link to one of the sites you are creating. One of them could be very simple. Could be something like a video that you made yourself, 3 minutes or short. Say, I'm glad you clicked there. I'm so excited. You want to know more about the business. Have clicked on the video before, and you had Dr. Moore and $2 million earners talking about this. Dr. Green, excuse me, and then Dr. Green go through the products. Why, from the health point of view, it's a great business too. And then Christine Peterson and I talk about the business. That's the video that I show you, the link that you can find on the site. Or you can have other videos. Any video that any of the leaders have posted, you can get the link and put it there in presentation. How to use AI? Good to know how to use AI to create a flyer. Yeah, the AI create everything. And we are talking about ChatGPT. I know there are other ones. If you are using Claude or using Gemini, you can do the same thing. Claude is a little more sophisticated. The basic questions are the same, but you can go even deeper in Claude. It's just that you are going to get into the rabbit hole if you're going too deep. I know. What do I know? I've been going crazy. You can create videos. You can create so many things today with social media. But again, it's to keep it simple. Okay, I have this product. Tell me 7 posts for this product. That's it. Ta 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 ta. Then you copy the post. And again, it's like you hire some assistant and say, okay, I want to create this flyer. Can you help me? You ask that to ChatGPT, and guess what? It created a flyer. I want to have a 30-day plan because my goal is to sponsor 10 people. What do I do? Now, if the ChatGPT doesn't know you, upload as much information about you as you can, and it's going to set up a whole plan according to how many hours you have a day and everything. You say, I have only 1 hour a day, 5 hours a week. That's it. What can I do in order to build my business? If you want ChatGPT to more, just say, okay, just upload the pay plan and give you a goal and a plan based on the pay plan of 3. How do I know? Because I have all that. I have tons of information that I've been uploading. Something that I have done many times. I have somebody was telling me about another company, and instead me talking, I asked ChatGPT, how do you compare X company to the pay plan of 3? I knew it was better. But it went in detail, and I sent it to the person. And I say, hey, this is what ChatGPT say about our plan comparing to ours, to yours. And ours was killing them. Anyway, you can do so many things. And then the app is where you are getting the information. You are posting the information. I know, and the goal is to, again, to always have the information and to be always there. Social media, the reason I like it so much is because in social media, even if you are focusing on only one, on Facebook or Instagram or etc., you have access to millions of people there. The cool thing about that pay plan, you just need 2 good people. As soon as you have 2 good people, guys, your business, one on each leg, obviously your business is gonna go bananas. As a matter of fact, let me put the slide just to finish. Okay. All right, let me share this. And this is for the training that I did on the empowerment call like 3 weeks ago. In case, if you didn't see it, this slide I use. Look at that. You get 2, help them to get 2, and repeat the process. Teach people to bring 2, help them to and repeat the process while you earn any money and your people earn money. That's the power of the pay plan. We don't have to learn the pay plan, it's automatic. And then you have the matching bonus. Simple. Let's keep the business simple. And by the way, it's like share a movie. I think I have it here. Okay, this was the training. Some of you probably, because you saw the training that I did on this. Anyway, keep the business simple. Any questions before we go? And if you have any questions, you already have my phone number. That I have it a bunch of times.
Yeah, I got it, George. I'm going to go back through this and try to finish working on a couple things here, and I apologize for that, but I'll possibly be, reaching back out to you. So I'll leave you a message or something. But let me play with this a little more. And I mean, we highly appreciate this. Is so informative, and like I say, we're trying to. If you're not used to some of this stuff, it's all new. I'm up there in age a little bit, but at the same time, I'm trying to get, motivated to make it work a little better. So I appreciate you tremendously. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Somebody, thank you. And anytime, yeah, my phone number is already on the right side. And one of the questions, how do you connect a Canva with ChatGPT? Actually, it's a GPT called Canva. That's inside GPT. And the way, let me share really quick. There's so much stuff. I mean, I can spend times and times. Just to give you an idea, I just have a certification in Claude, just in the 101 certification, because I got so much into it. But you see here Chat GPTs. When you click in GPTs, there's going to be a lot of GPTs, and one of them is going to be called Canva. That's basically what it is. You can ask Canva, how can I access? I had to open a new chat actually, because I don't want to confuse it. How can I access the Canva GPT? And by the way, you had Genesis and or Claude, all of them have access to Canva in a different way. You see? Oh, you had to have the paid version, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, well, it said Canva account, free or paid works. Yeah, you can have, but if to get it from inside, probably you have to have the paid version. I had the $20 version. Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, Interesting. But anyway, always, but the cool thing is that you don't have to have it. You just set the flyer. My whole presentation, by the way, my whole presentation that I did on the pay plan that talks about 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, it was created doing asking ChatGPT. I need a slide for this. Okay, I don't like the color. Can you change the color? Oh, you forgot this. Can you add this? It's like talking to an assistant. I don't have to pay anybody. Before, when I used to be an assistant, I was paying $1,200 a month and was part-time, obviously, assistant. Now I don't have to pay $1,200 a month. I pay $20 a month for my assistant. That's the ChatGPT. 20, 1,200.
So I just went in, I don't have the paid version for Canva or for Chat. And so I just went in to chat and it says apps. So that's where it is on your phone,
Oh, you got
FYI.
it.
So just so you know, it says apps and then you hit that and Canva comes up and then it says that you can ask questions and things like that and connect it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it says start chat through Canva. That is so stinking cool.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, and it's the same, but if you have Gemini or Claude, that they're the other two popular AIs, all of them connect to Canva too.
Okay.
All of
Thank
them.
you for that.
Yeah, Canva is super smart, no? That is doing some partnership with them. Or the other way around. I don't know who is the one that started with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. And again, you combine it with the tools that we have, and my goodness. And this is the thing. Sometimes you have a question. I'm going to create a booth with my name. It's, I have not done it because I don't have the time. It's called an agents, no? I have agents for health, etc. I create for myself, no? For example, my different, the food I eat, the exercises that I do, I created on ChatGPT, both of them, several of them. I have like 4 agents. But one of them that I wanted to create is an agent to the team. And everything that I know is most of it is already uploaded in ChatGPT. There are probably over 400 webinars that I upload. And the reason I say that is because when people call me, George, what do you say if somebody says something? You can access my, I have not set it up yet. I have to make sure I set it up right. My agent that you say, how do I respond to a person that has something? It responds like if it's me. Because he has all the knowledge that I have. And those are called agents. And you can create in the free app, you can create agents, but it's limited about how much you can have. But you remember the one that we have asked Dr. Dan that they never updated, the nowsite.com. I canceled nowsite.com because they never updated, and I got so upset with them that I canceled. I told them, I canceled it because you are not updating anything for several months. But anyway, they were using an agent. That was an agent where they upload everything that Dr. Dan knew, and then, of course, he was answering. Okay. But definitely, it's important to have the paid version of the app. It's only $9.95 per month. That's it. And you are not going to need the AI's paid version unless you start using it so much that you realize that you are running out of space every day. When that happens, then it's worthwhile to choose one. ChatGPT probably is the easiest one, but I like Gemini too and Claude. Gemini, if you want to do a lot of graphics, Gemini does the graphics faster, although ChatGPT does a great job. You saw how that flyer is amazing, the one that you did. Yeah, that's why you focus on only one. I mean, nobody uses even 5% of what ChatGPT does. And I'm talking about people that are experts. It's why it doesn't matter which one you are using, it's a great use. Unless a person is very specific and picky about certain things, then you may have to use other ones. But ChatGPT, I use it still more than anything else. Even though I'm using the other ones, it's the one that knows me. It's my friend, talks even to me. I don't know. I am super excited because ChatGPT is really good. As a matter of fact, let me just one last part before we go. I've been saying that for a while, but
Yeah.
ChatGPT, just to say, okay. Oh, why it's not there? I had it there. Access. Oh, here. Okay, let me get a new chat. Hey, chat, how are you? This is George.
Hey, George, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How's your day going so far?
Fantastic. I am doing a training on how to use ChatGPT for the tree business. What can you tell people? We have several people right now on the call. What would you tell them about how can you help them to build the tree business?
Well, first off, hey everyone. In building your 3 business, I can help you scale your outreach and automate a lot of the heavy lifting. You can brainstorm content, create personalized scripts to connect with prospects, and even generate training materials. Think of me as your 24/7 brainstorming partner. Whether it's drafting messages, planning presentations, or refining your brand messaging, I'm here to make the process smoother so you can focus on building relationships and growing your team.
That's fantastic. Can you help on social media too?
Absolutely. I can help you plan and craft posts, whether it's for product highlights, motivational content, or team updates. I can assist in creating captions, suggesting hashtags, or even brainstorming creative visuals for your campaigns, so you can keep your 3 business top of mind across all platforms.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too, George. Have a fantastic one. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
There you go.
See? How
That's
cool is
insane.
that?
Wow.
That's
That's
why we
through the
don't
paid
need
version.
nowsite.com anymore.
Yeah, I
I
canceled
was
mine a
in the
while
other
ago.
room, George. What was it you just did? I apologize. You can just explain it quickly. What just happened
Yeah,
that I just missed?
I talked to ChatGPT, to my ChatGPT agent. This is the tree. By the way, that's the tree agent. He knows everything about tree. I can ask, please, can you design a flyer for Eternel? And he's not going to design it because already knows.
Wait, how did you get a 3 agent? I don't understand that part of it.
Okay, you don't have to even create an agent. There's a trick to the agent is when you do it super specific, but you create a chat that you just use for tree. And then every time you refer to the same chat, you can make it more specific as an agent, but the same chat, let's suppose that you call it the tree chat. When you go into ChatGPT, there's a list of all the chats that you have
Yeah,
had. Okay, call
yeah.
one the tree chat. And then you start uploading every flyer, everything that you have there, and everything about you, what you are building, what are your goals, etc. And then everything that start building is for based on your goals, personality, what you do, everything. That's so darn cool.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, let me do one more thing before you go to show you how cool it is. And the cool thing that's so easy. Okay. All right. Let me share first.
Take your time. Whenever you're ready, I'm here to jump back in and help with whatever you've got next.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you were listening. Okay. All right. Yeah, I have a question. What would be 3 things that you think are very important about the product GLP-3?
No worries. I'm always here in the background. Now, for GLP-3, 3 key aspects I'd emphasize. First, its positioning as a natural alternative, supporting the body's own mechanisms. Second, any strong third-party validations like being in the PDR, which adds credibility. And third, how it fits into a lifestyle, whether it's ease of use or integrating into overall wellness goals.
Perfect. Can you create like a picture with those 3 things in the bullet points?
I can't create a picture directly myself, but I can help you lay out exactly what you want.
Okay.
You could open up a design tool like Canva and format it with a nice background. Then just add 3 bullet points. One on it being a natural alternative, another on its third-party validation, and the last on lifestyle integration.
Perfect.
I can guide you with more detail on the design if you'd like.
Okay. Well, not right now, but thank you very much. Perfect. Now, look what is interesting. It's going to open Canva for me and do it in Canva.
Wow.
And you see, I didn't have to give the information because I already knew it. I asked 3 benefits of the 3 products because I already knows it. One of the things that you do, for example, the PDF file that has all the facts about about GLP-3, upload it into GLP-3 into your chat GPT. Already they has all the information, the scientific studies, you can add everything. And then you just ask questions like you are asking Dr. Dan.
Right.
You don't have even to know anything like that. You just upload the study. Say, oh, by the way, I upload something about about Trick. What do you think? Well, it told us already the important part that we are in the PDR and we are nutraceutical. Yeah, I'm going to do a training 100% one day AI, because you can do interesting things and make it's like having again an assistant
Yeah.
that's doing everything for you. It's going to save you a lot of time because he can plan everything. Can plan your meals. How they plan the meals. For example, I can go, I'm not going to do it now, but go with your phone, open the app, open your refrigerator and say, you see what is there. What can I make for dinner tonight? You don't even say what is inside. Take a picture and it's going to tell you recipes. That saves you time. AI is here to help us. I know a lot of people are scared it's going to take over the world. Well, it doesn't. And it's not. And let me tell you one reason. And this comes from a psychologist. I was in an AI conference like a month ago. And he said that we have the left brain and the right brain. The left brain is the analytical. The right brain is the emotional. AI is like the left brain. Doesn't have the emotional thing. It's why there are some decisions that cannot make. Need always the emotional side. And it's why AI, the partnership of people with AI is powerful. Because you have the human side combined with, it's like enhancing your left brain. It's interesting. Did you make that with AI, Kimberly? That picture? Yeah, she said, I just made it. Look how cool.
Yes. So tell me how I could enhance it or do something better with it. Yeah, I just made it from my chat GPT.
Yes. And by the way, like working with an assistant, you don't like it, say, can you make it better? Can you do it again? Can you clear the color? Can you put glasses? Can you put a hat on my head? You can do all that. And this is in ChatGPT.
Hey, last week, George, you had me in where you changed my deal and put me in a tux, and I was in Paris, and I posted that on Facebook and said, dressed up for a night out on the town. Everybody was laughing like crazy.
Yeah, that's true. I took a picture from the screen like I did with you, Mary, and I dressed him on a tuxedo and with the Paris Eiffel Tower in the background.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is the cool thing. It's a tool. It's like the app. The app is a tool. Everything's a tool. And when we start learning the tools, we save so much time because the AI can plan your day. Say, okay, I have only 1 hour a day. How can I use it? And it's going to give you the whole plan. Probably I'm going to do a whole, actually next Saturday, I'm going to go I'm going to talk a little about the app, but I'm going to go really strong on how you can have AI to plan your day. And suddenly you're going to realize that you are saving so many hours because it can plan your meals, it can plan your time, it can plan everything. And then you can create, no, I can go deeper. But you can create, it can answer your emails, it can answer your text messages like you are answering. Gosh, of course, that's a little deeper.
Yeah.
But this is amazing. Can create an exercise. You say, I'm losing weight, but I want to turn up myself. What do I do? And for example, in the case of Mary, for example, you being a trainer before, you can upload your own routines, the one that you know work, and say, can you create one for myself, even that you created? How can you make it even better? And it's creating a whole system based on what you do and you are, and it's not somebody else does. Or like I did, it's gonna sound weird. I love James Bond movies since I was a kid, and one of the things that I say, I want to have the James Bond exercise routine, and it gave me the routine exercise of Daniel Craig, with videos and everything, links to the videos. They had the videos there. These are the links to some of the videos. That's so cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
George, one of the people that's some of them, said something to me on Facebook on that pic and everything. And when you're saying James Bond said, man, look you're 007 over there in Paris. That's what they said.
Mhm.
That's right. One more goals. A lot of things are going to happen in the next few months, and you are going to be knowing about the progress because that's going to help you also for your personal progress. But it's to start realizing those goals. That sometimes you have some dream, but you say, "Oh, that never is going to happen." I'm not saying that I'm going to become James Bond, no? In case you're thinking. But I'm thinking, like for example, I want to be in some of the Monte Carlo casinos where James Bond used to be, not because I'm not a gambler, but just to be there or racing a car in Monte Carlo, or being in. I have a friend that he's in what's the name? He's in Monaco, and he always invited Monaco. No, Monaco is one of the most expensive real estate in the world. I mean, this is he made like $8 million a year. He's in network marketing. Guess what? I want to visit him in Monaco and being in one of those classic hotels that are like 400 or 500 years old, but that you see only in the movies. Things like that, little things like that. But anyway, and you can create everything now because again, you can create a whole plan, goal plan based on who you are with ChatGPT on everything. That's really cool. Or Claude or Gemini, in case you have the other ones. They work very similar. Claude is getting a little deeper. I mean, the basics are the same. That you can do even more things. My son, who worked for Tesla, one of the homeworks that they gave them is to get all the certifications of Claude. And the reason, because the thing that they are doing is impressive. I mean, it sounds like science fiction. It's so really cool. But anyway.
Hey George, I appreciate everything because, like I say, it's a miracle I'm even alive and even here with some of the stuff I've been through a few years back. I mean, it's a miracle that I'm actually here. So all this is so exciting because this will be the first time I've been able to maybe even dream in my lifetime. And I've never been a part of any company where I've ever made anything or done anything. And so I feel so blessed to be a part of this family and being included in this. So thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, and thank you for participating on this because that shows that you really not only want to change your life, but the same way that you change and improve your life, you are going to do the same for other people. Because I think that's the main thing. That's the way that we grow, is by helping others to even become better. And to reach their potential, because nobody reach the potential. Our potential is so big, by the way, that we never are going to get it in our lifetime because we have an incredible potential. When the incredible potential is why anything that we want to do, it can happen. Now, of course, one of the beautiful things about Tree is that we had the products to give us the health for that, but at the same time, we had the systems, and we had to believe that it's going to happen. That's the most important part, because that's usually the biggest block that we have. It's our own belief. We are it's why to be with groups like this, that they have unlimited I would say dreams, etc. And we put all those big dreams together. Is when you say, "Wow!" Yeah, because I talk to different people that they are here in the business, and when they say what they are reading, what they are listening to, it's more uplifting because it's not good to listen to the news all the time because the news don't have headlines that are great for you. Most of the headlines are, it depends what channel you are saying, is to attack somebody or to say how bad everything is. I never. Since I was a kid, when I was a little kid, I was growing up for a while, I was kind of scared because every time I heard the news, something bad was happening. And say, "Oh, the end of the world." And they were talking about the nuclear danger and Russia was going to attack and whatever. I was living in fear for a little while until one day, my dad, the good thing is I have a very positive person. That was my dad. He started introducing me to personal development recordings for audio cassette. And that's when I start seeing the world a different way. But I'm glad he did that because now I would be the most negative people in the planet. Because when you were going to school and everybody was talking about how bad was everything. And this was when I was a kid. That has not changed. People still are doing the same today. Even that from the lifestyle point of view, we have more opportunities today than ever. But anyway, that's a side note. Okay, thank you very much. And I don't want to
Thank
keep
you.
you longer. I've been already for, holy cow, for what time we started at 10:30?
2
Holy cow,
hours.
2 hours. Yikes! I can talk about this all day. As a matter of
I
fact,
know.
ChatGPT suggests me to do a 3-day challenge. and we are going to do this. Just I had to prepare for that. And the 3D challenge, the idea is that everybody's prospecting, and it's going to have 3 parts. The reason it has 3 parts, because one is preparation, the second one is actually action, and the third one is totally action, totally massive action. And then, but he said you cannot use less than 2 hours. It has to be 2 hours a day. But it's because it's when there are questions and answers. It's not only what you are teaching, it's just when the interaction too. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody. I'm glad you are here on Saturday. I had to get ready because I have an appointment in an hour and a half.
Thank you, George.
Take a shower.
Thank
If
you,
I don't
George.
take a shower, they're not going to
Yeah.
like me.
I look forward to that 3-day challenge,
you.
George. That'll
Yes.
really kick me over the top. Thank you, George.
Oh, you're welcome.